Another week has passed and the AI song generator updates keep coming. Suno has finally released an update that Udio has had for the longest time. Suno users can now do song inpainting. Want to edit portions of song lyrics or add instrumentals like a guitar solo or drumming? I'll show you how to do that in this video. First, navigate to a song in your library that you want to change. Click the three dots, hover over Edit. There is now a Replace section option. After clicking on it, Suno will bring you to a new screen where you can make your edits. There's a gray vertical line that you can click on, and if you pull away from it, you'll notice that all of the lyrics within the red section on the left will start to populate. I'm going to add some words to the lyrics. Suno recommends expanding the red section by a few seconds on each side, even if you don't plan on editing the lyrics in those areas. This gives Suno more room to work with when it attempts to replace the section of the song that you want. There's a toggle called Make the Same Length as Section. I'm going to explain later why you might want to turn this off, but for now I'm going to leave it on, which is the default setting. Click Recreate Section, and another box will pop up asking you to confirm. If you need to make further adjustments and you want to add more of a buffer in the creation, you can do this here in the screen. Just simply grab where the cursor starts and you can pull it back as much as you need to. For this one, I'm going to just make this adjustment accordingly. When ready, click Confirm. Suno will generate two versions for you to preview. Just keep in mind, these versions are not the full song. It's only the part that you've chosen to replace. Here's the first version.
Spring night sunset on the horizon, golden glow so bright. Drop the top, feel the breeze, yeah, we living it right. From the Bay to LA, we got that swagger and sway. In the city of angels where the hustlers play all day. Hollywood dreams, we grinding every day, in every way. The land of the free, it's the California way. For sure. West Coast.
So it added some of the extra lyrics in there. It added the for sure at the end. Here's the second version.
Spring night sunset on the horizon, golden glow so bright. Drop the top, feel the breeze, yeah, we living it right. From the Bay to LA, we got that swagger and sway. In the city of angels where the hustlers play all day. Hollywood dreams, we grinding every day and every way. In the land of the free, it's the California way. For sure, yeah. West Coast, best coast.
I like that second version a lot better. When you're satisfied, click the select button, and Suno will create the full song with that replaced part and add it to your library. For songs created before September 2024, Suno may generate a message asking you to correct your lyrics. This could happen if the lyrics don't match what is being sung in the song, or if Suno determines the song is incomplete in some way. I couldn't replicate this error on my end, but here's what you should do in case you encounter this issue. When you're in the Replace section, click on Edit Song Details. Start playing the song to preview it so you can listen to it and understand what words are being sung. And then once you hear that, go ahead on the left-hand side and just make your edits as needed in the lyrics section. And then once you're finished, click on Save Song Details. And what should happen is the message should be cleared from Suno and then you can continue. But what about adding something like an epic guitar solo? Let me show you how to do that. I've got a song where there's an instrumental break, but I want to add a guitar solo instead. Like the previous example, I could move the cursors where I want them to go. If you want to get even more precise, you can click into the time and update the time accordingly. And Suno can adjust the Replace section doing it that way as well. There's a blank slate in the lyrics, but here I'm going to add a meta tag, which is guitar solo. You could also place a meta tag like this in between lyrics if your song has singing in it. Just make sure to add the brackets so Suno knows that it's a separate meta tag. Earlier I mentioned the Make the Same Length as Selection toggle. You would keep this toggle on if you wanted to recreate part of the song to be the same length as the section that you highlighted in red. Turning it off allows Suno to have more creative control to make the section either longer or shorter. Now this would be useful if you're adding something like a guitar solo, which we're doing in this example. So I'm going to turn it off. By turning off the toggle right off the bat, I can see Suno has increased these guitar solos to be 1 minute in length each. Let's hear what they sound like. Here's the first one. And here's a sample of the second one. Two vastly different versions. If you found value in this video, consider subscribing to my channel so you don't miss out on new content. If you want to get more creative with AI tools, I have more content popping up right here that you can click on.